Hello, beautiful people. Good day, good morning, good evening. This is the second installment of Sweet Start, Monday morning free writing with Bex. But of course, you can do it anytime. And if you haven't already watched the Hot Tips for Free Writing video, I recommend pausing this and just watching it. It's like 2 minutes. And if you have, awesome, welcome. Go ahead and grab your pen and notebook if you don't already have it. We will start with a guided meditation, and then we're going to do 3 writing prompts, and then I will share mine, and I will invite you to share yours, and then we'll go on with our merry days. So go ahead and settle into a comfortable, relaxed position for a meditation. Just start with a few deep breaths. Letting yourself make a sound with every exhale. And starting at the top of your head, I want you to imagine a warm beam of sun just touching the very crown of your head, warming it, softening it, letting that warm beam of light spill over your face and the back of your head and neck, inviting all the muscles in your face, jaw, neck, and throat to just relax and release. Let that beam of sun continue making its way down your body, moving over your shoulders, your chest and your back, moving down, brushing your upper arms and forearms, your hands, enveloping you in its honey warmth. So now your chest and your heart and your lungs are also being touched and warmed by the sun. And they're all softening with that warmth. Feeling the softness of your belly and your low back. Feeling that sun moving down, warming your hips, your pelvis, inviting them to relax and release, open. Feeling that warmth gliding down your thighs, your knees, your shins, your calves, the tops of your feet, and even the bottom of your feet. And allow your awareness to expand to contain your whole body, and to feel how your whole body now is bathed in this beam of direct light, a golden container of warmth for your being right now. From that golden place, we're going to move into our writing. If you want to offer your body any gentle movements to transition back into the space. When you're ready, you can flutter your eyes open. I'm going to show you, I pulled a card to inspire the writing prompts for the day, and it's the hanging one. The hanging one. So, the first prompt, we're going to write for 3 minutes about playgrounds. And you might want to write about playgrounds from your childhood, specific playground memories, equipment that you like to play on, things you like to do with your body, people you played with at the playground, or maybe playgrounds are part of your life now and you want to write about that. But we've got 3 minutes. So ready, set, go. Playgrounds. About 20 seconds. And if you want to wrap up your sentence. All right. For our next prompt, we have the question or the phrase, letting it all hang out. Letting it all hang out. What does that mean to you? Who do you let it all hang out with? Under what conditions do you let it all hang out? Or do you ever let it all hang out? We're going to write for 4 minutes about letting it all hang out. Ready, set, go. 30 seconds. And if you want to wrap up your thoughts. All right, last prompt. We are going to write for 5 minutes about what's hanging in suspense right now. What in your life feels either like it's not moving or is just unknown? What are you hanging between? What knowns are you hanging between? How does that feel in your body? And also, are there any pleasures that you are able to experience in this time of in between? And again, this is inspired by this gal who seems to be taking pleasure in the suspense. So we're going to go for 5 minutes about hanging in suspense or living in the unknown. Ready, set, go. You might start with the phrase, I don't know, I don't know. About 30 seconds. All right, and if you want to wrap up your final thoughts or pause, you can write as long as you want, really. All right, welcome back. That is all the writing I have for us today. So if you'd like to move on with your day right now, blessings. Thank you for joining me. And if you want to stick around, I'm going to read what I just wrote. And I invite you after each piece that I share, or after I share all my pieces, to pause the recording and for you to read aloud as well. See what you hear and feel in your own words, and maybe take some of them and use them for more writing inspiration. All right, playgrounds. There were 4 or 5 of them at my elementary school, and I was so proud of that fact. The wooden one, the kindergarten one, the one with swings and blacktop for double dutch, and my very favorite, the one with the twirly slide. This was a red metal skyscraper of a slide that had at least 5 full turns, or so it felt. Climbing up the ladder to its apex was a stomach-dropping event, and that was part of the fun. But the best was the moment of launch. There was a bar we could hang onto above and get a really good swing going before heading down that slide. Summer, skin sticky, meeting metal and heat, and the feeling of flight. Have a sip. All right, letting it all hang out. Feels like being naked in body and spirit. I was never comfortable being naked in front of others growing up, as I'd been trained to think there were a million things wrong with my young body. I mastered the art of changing clothes without revealing a square inch of skin generally covered by a bathing suit. But when I went to college, I found myself on a 3-week backpacking trip with a lot of nature-loving earth creatures who eschewed modesty and reveled in skinny dipping. I love skinny dipping too. I just only done it by getting into the water with my suit on, then taking it off. But at the end of the first long, sweaty day of desert hiking, everyone got naked and jumped into the silty pool by camp. So I did too. All right, next. I don't know. This is hanging in suspense. I don't know if Trump is going to be president again, and the thought of it scares the shit out of me. I don't know if all the energy I've been pouring into writing and drawing and crafting and studying and sharing and recording and wildcrafting and potion making will ever result in the formation of the community I so dream of. If sharing me through pixels on a screen is worth anything at all. But then I find myself here on this high road on a crisp, windy, sunny Sunday in very early spring, drinking espresso and writing, one of my first and truest and greatest loves. And I know in this moment that the suspense holds all the pleasure. The vision of a network of big-hearted beings who on a journey of self-love are calling me forward to step into love myself. And that, I believe, is worth something indeed. So thank you, lovelies, for being here with me on this journey of self-love, which to me is many things, but I think today I want to say it's about showing up for myself in a way that both honors my deepest, truest desires and also offers kindness and compassion and forgiveness for the parts of me that I feel inclined to judge or feel ashamed of. And I invite you to show up for yourself in the same way. I also invite you to pause now and share your writing. And when you come back, we'll do a short closing meditation. Be a quick moment. All right, welcome back. If you indeed left and came back, go ahead and close your eyes. I just want you to imagine yourself in a playground on whatever piece of equipment or part of the playground you enjoy or did enjoy at one point in your life the most. Imagine that feeling of your body moving, perhaps suspended. And that moment really being the only thing that mattered. And if there's any place in your life that you do feel an in-betweenness or a sense of suspense or unknown, wondering if you could infuse that suspense or unknown with a sense of curiosity and intrigue about how you might find pleasure in these in-between times. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. I wish you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and thanks for giving me an excuse to sit and write up here. Take care.